getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Ready now, Tommy Pham, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's done well, 7 for 12. He also has 1 home run. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Second baseman.
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He took home the All-Star Game MVP last year. All that star power on the field, and he walked away saying, hey, I'm the man. This goes to show you how good of a player he is.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes now.
2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1
Batting
and 2
third.
hitters is to set the
The
middle of
left
the order
fielder,
up with an
Michael
opportunity to do some damage. So
Brantley.
when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball
Count is
2.
2-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
The 2-1 home. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He
Batting
got the
fourth.
pitch he wanted, and he
The
didn't
third
miss it right
baseman,
there.
Alex Bregman.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Previous history with Blake Snell, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Two and one, here it is. Into right field, that's a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
The first baseman, Ulieski.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 left for the Astros. Still no score. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael
Batting
Brantley.
fifth.
This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 35. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-2, full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, number 44. He'll take his first hacks here. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. Low takes it in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's how
Batting
the Rays set
7th.
up on defense today.
The shortstop.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .333 hitter. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
Batting
Might have
8th,
been sitting on an
the
off-speed
catcher,
pitch, but instead
Robinson.
he gets the fastball. Way
Chirinos.
late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Fouled off. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Tommy Pham. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Here's Jake Marisnick. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's only 2 for 10. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, George Springer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's really on a
batter,
roll right now on the
the
mound.
second
Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning,
ALTUVE.
and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Ji-Man Choi as we begin the top of the 4th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now that
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another full count pitch on its way. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, it's been a rough go for these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been
the
all
first
business.
baseman,
He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 44.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even at 1-1, the pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been
the
unable
batter,
to get to this
one.
guy, so they'll take
Good
base
stop.
runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in to try it again, CORREA. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The count now at 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in, Willie Adames. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Popped up. Gurriel waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next up for the Astros, Robinson Chirinos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack
The
with their
center
fastballs
fielder,
until
number
there's a
6.
reason to start mixing
Jake.
it up. He hasn't needed many of his
Risner.
secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. This is line to left. PHAM is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2
The
gone
right fielder,
now.
number 4, George Springer.
Ready once again, George Springer. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Line drive to left. PHAM is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective.
Meadows.
You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marisnick. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy PHAM.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy PHAM. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ready for another shot now. Ji-Man Choi. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Brantley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you,
now
he
batting,
could rack up quite a
the
few
left
more
fielder,
before he's done.
Michael
Still a lot of game left in this one.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Brantley
Third baseman,
becomes
number
2 this inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Alex Bregman. Fouled away. Popped him up. Adames will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
35.
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, number 35. Count remains 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Chris Davinsky will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in now, Willy Adames. Inside and low, 2-1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Hey. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding step. It's in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last chance coming up for the Astros. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
2-2 to count.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, number 44. It was a walk in his last trip. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Last strike now for Houston. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Blake Snell takes home the win. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.